Hey folks, Amber Broadway here. Great to see you again. It's been a minute. We wrapped up summer operations there the first weekend of October, and we are working vigorously here to finish up construction projects that are going on the hill. I talked about them last time, our snowmaking project being the most critical one. We're actually flying in Beeson Towers today, which is super exciting to reload them. But today I wanted to introduce a couple of key leaders who've joined our team here in the last year. We haven't had a chance to get them in front of the camera, but they've been incredible hires to this organization, and we're really thrilled to have them. And I want you, our community, to be able to see them, to put a face to the name, and to learn a little bit about what they bring to Solitude. So first up, we have, if you remember last year, we had Dan Healy was our VP of Recreation Services. He actually moved on to the general manager role out at Sierra Tahoe. We were sad to see him go, but really excited for him and that great opportunity for he and his family. And then we were lucky to be able to hire this gentleman right here, Scott Lee. So Scott came in February of last year and took over Vice President of Recreation Services. He comes with decades of experience in the ski industry and has already been making a meaningful impact. So Scott, let's tell our community here a little bit about where you're from, what's your experience, and what you're excited about this winter.
Yeah, thanks, Amber. Super excited to be here, everybody. I look forward to meeting everybody this winter. I've been in the industry. This is 27 years for me. I started in Vail. I'm originally from Lincoln, Nebraska, and I spent about 23 years in Colorado. I ran a ski area in Wisconsin for a year and a half, then back to Colorado, and so thrilled to be part of the team here. I've done a bunch of stuff from retail and rental to mountain operations to running resorts, and so thrilled to be here and excited to be here at Solitude.
Awesome. So Scott, tell our community here a little bit about some of the things that you and your team are, excited about or focusing on this winter that would be good for them to know.
Yeah. So the Rec Services team is kind of our version of skier services. We've got all the way from guest services and tickets to retail rental, the ski and ride school, our Nordic Center. So we've got a lot of things that we're enhancing for this upcoming winter. We're rolling out things like multi-packs for rentals. We're having a seasonal rental program that we're rolling out. We've got multi-packs for our ski and ride school, and we've kind of revamped our teams program, which we're really excited about. And then we're doing some small things like small capital improvements. We're redoing the bathrooms at the Nordic Center, which I know we're all stoked about. Yep. We've got some small projects in ski and ride school that we're enhancing the employee space. And we've refreshed our rental fleet. We have Powderhorn rental refresh. Yep. And so doing some fun small projects that maybe not huge, but we think it'll have a strong impact to the employee and guest experience this year.
Yep. Yeah, it's been awesome. It's been really fun to watch Scott and the team here. I'm really excited about the team's reorg and some of the quality of staff, bringing Will on this year, leading that program. My daughter and Scott's son, Shell, are avid users of the program, and we're really, just looking forward. My advice to everyone, I work as a leader in this industry, and I tell everyone, I didn't teach my kids how to ski. I brought them out when they were little as toddlers, but once they were age available, you let the ski schools teach them. And it's been awesome here at Solitude to watch my two daughters learn to ski and ride here, and it's been incredible. And now they're in these teams programs where they make friends and they have the same coaches, and it's truly tremendous. So Scott, where do you like to hang out on the mountain? I know you're an avid skier and biker, so what terrain do you like here?
I'm new. I got here right at the beginning of March, end of February last year, so I haven't had an opportunity to explore the mountain. But I do love being anywhere out on snow, sliding around. So if I'm on a lift or I'm on snow sliding around, I'm stoked. I hope to see all of you out there, and please introduce yourself. But I do enjoy the steeper, more advanced terrain to play around with. But really, if I'm on the lift chatting with somebody or out there with friends and family, it's a blast.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, welcome aboard,
Thank you.
Scott. Okay, next up, very excited to introduce Jana Allen, who is our new director of Ski Patrol. And, Jana joined us this summer. Yep. She came on board, and she comes to us from, or most recently in Idaho, but much like Scott, has also been in the industry for decades. So Jana, tell our community here a little bit about your experience and background, and, how did you end up here at Solitude?
Yeah, I started my ski career as a snowboarder. in Crested Butte in college, and then moved on to California and worked actually on the human resources and marketing side, and wanted to go into operations, and that pivoted me back to Colorado, where I was originally from. And this will be my 23rd year patrolling. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So between the two here, we have 50 years of experience that joined Solitude in this last 6 to 8 months, which we are incredibly grateful for. So Jana, just tell our group here a little bit about like what patrol, what does entail? What do you oversee? What's included in this department that you help run?
Yeah. So I have a little over 40 patrollers. We've got an avalanche mitigation manager and avalanche mitigation department, as well as a patrol manager and patrol mitigation department. So we kind of split into two. So I oversee both of those. So obviously lots of mountain safety, making sure we're making our signage requirements and meeting requirements that we have with the Forest Service as far as operational requirements. But beyond that, a lot of guest service. You know, patrol is one department in a uniform where we're not always attached to a guest or an injured patient. So we're available for your questions. Please ask me to jump on the lift with you. You'll find me sometimes in the singles line just so I can get paired up with people. But I want to be on the lift with you. I want to learn about Solitude. I'm excited to learn about being here in the Wasatch. It is a new place. I've skied here in the Wasatch before and snowboarded here. I mostly ski now, but I might sneak up on you on a board.
We love that.
I wear different helmets.
We love riders.
But I absolutely love sliding on snow, however I can. Motorized, skis, snowboard, however, skate skis. So I'm excited to be at a skier that has all of the things available, especially with the skate skiing right here with our Nordic Center.
Yeah.
That's super exciting.
Yeah.
And then I'm just so excited about all the things that we have to help with patrol safety, the installation of the new Nielsen towers, and how that's going to help us manage terrain and provide a safer environment for our patrollers. I think that's really, really important. So huge investment from the company to do that, and looking forward to putting those in action. So it's been fun watching the helicopter fly today and get those ready to go.
That's right. So those 4 Nielsen towers, they're remote avalanche control systems. We put 4 more of them up on the Fantasy Ridge, totaling 8. We've done those over the last 3 years. So really, really significant add to the avalanche mitigation program here. Yeah. So Jana was busy all summer overseeing our bike patrol. We had an incredible summer with all of you, having our fully fledged bike park open, and it was pretty rad. Jana, I know you haven't had a chance. It's been a while since you've been able to slide on snow here, but where on the mountain, what's very endearing to you? Where can people find you when you may not be in uniform?
Well, when I'm not in uniform, I might be off in the trees. I love tree skiing, and I love steep skiing. So I'm really excited to get on some steep terrain and have a good time. Longer steep terrain. Yeah. We had steep terrain where I came from, but just didn't have the vertical drop that I love. And so looking forward to feeling the legs burn and get out there with the team and hoot and holler and have a great time, and look forward to people showing me their little secret spots.
Awesome.
Yeah, hopefully they'll share it with me.
Yes, probably better with you than with me. Anyway, so we got 50 years of experience. We got 2 new leaders here, Scott and Jana, who love to be out there. They're hard chargers. Obviously that's a pretty significant draw of Solitude. It's why many of you love it here as well. So welcome aboard. We're glad to have you both. So behind me, you hear some construction. So where are we at? So it is the end of October, and we are furiously finishing up the construction projects on the hill. We are waiting for Mother Nature to turn it on, which she has once or twice, but it is a wee bit warm. But we're going to keep our eyes on the temperatures up here, and we're going to start making snow as soon as we can. And as far as when we're going to open, Solitude will open as soon as it's ready. You know that we like to be the first open in Utah. We like to have the longest seasons, and we are gunning for that this year. So thank you, folks. I look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks, hopefully on skis.